Hi guys. Well, hi everyone. Michelle Fixit here. Today is June 29th, 2023. And I'm going to give you guys a perfect example of how I could have started a bad day. So my kittens woke up and they were all like not feeling super awesome because their noses were all full of gunkies. So I gave them a little steamy bath because I could tell that Fiery Unicorn was super fiery. Oh my goodness. She was like, I'm tired, I'm grumpy, bacadas, woe is me, life is not cool, blah, 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 blah. And Baby Hulk was just like, he was a mouth breather and he required assistance. He was otherwise like okay-ish, but he wasn't himself. And me being me, the mommy cat, I knew that they needed to take a little steamy bath. So we have our little cool mist humidifier thing in there. And so started that up, gave Fiery Unicorn the task of like getting everything squared up with the toys and all the fun stuff. We made a little video and stuff. By the end of it, like I let them just play as long as they needed to. I let them do what they needed to do to feel good, to reboot. Even though they had sleep and even though all their variables were good, they had some germies in their nose that were like attacking their poor little bodies. And their little bodies are not equipped for all that stuff like the grown-up bodies are. And unfortunately, I think that we are all like that right now because we had all the COVID stuff going on. I know the whole like one end, other end, blah, blah, blah. I am a survivor of long and severe COVID. I talked to like a really good immune, what is it? Like, I don't know. She was a fancy doctor. We had this whole pros and cons, blah, 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 blah. You can get mad. You could not get mad. I was pregnant. I did what I did, and I was nervous because I was carrying a little bitty baby that nobody knew about that was already really unhappy, and so I had my things happen. So, anyways, and we both survived it. And then he had, you know, the fight of his life, just trying to, you know, stay alive and everything else, and I gave him all the attention that he needed to make sure that he grew and developed, and I'm super proud of him. Every single day that he is alive, I am grateful, and I am Catholic, and so therefore I, you know, tell God thank you on that. If you're not Catholic and you're not whatever and you're atheist or pagan or whatever, it's fine. I accept everybody. I love everybody. That is just a me thing, okay? So after getting the kittens all squared up, we switched gears and I was going to start trying to make beef jerky, do whatever. I also, you know, gave them morning shakes. And so that way they could have, you know, nutrition and stuff while they were doing their stuff in the bath. And then, you know, they still wanted more sustenance. So then they got, you know, some lemon honey tea stuff. So like I do crunchy stuff. I do new stuff. Like I get it. I'm like this, been on both ends of the spectrum thing. And so I can kind of see all the different stuff. And I stay out of the social media stuff, so therefore I can make my own assessments on things because I get people to just tell me the gist of stuff so that I don't get consumed in all the details because my goodness, there are so many details in life that is absolutely ridiculous. So anyways, Miss Mary let me know that, you know, outside was like super bad because like Canada fires or something. I don't know. I try to stay out of stuff. And Crazy Cat Lady came by and I'm like, hey, are you going to be here for a little bit? And she was like, yes. And I was like, can I please go to the MVA because like, even though I, you know, paid the flag thing that was there that they said I couldn't like do my tags for, and you would think like that this system would have it where you can like one-stop shop it all, but no. So I paid the stuff, went to Manassas, came back, like this was days ago, and really anxious because I really need to get my stuff done. Oh, look, it's a little Bobcat truck. They're so cute. Oh, and it's a big Bobcat truck, too. There's a little baby one, and then there's a bigger one. I'm sorry, I get visually distracted very easily, especially with vehicles. So last night I scurried away after the children were in bed, and Miss Mary was, you know, monitoring them, and tried to get the registration done again, at least until October, so I could figure out this gas leak with the Trailblazer. And then it was like, no. The whole reason you had the flag is not because you were late on your emissions, because, you know, the emissions guy said he would fix that for me, or waive the fine or whatever. It's because you have a ticket. and you can't handle it through the machine. Here's the number to call. I'm like, okay, great. So then I go on Baltimore City ticket thing, find the ticket, which I did forget about completely. Paid the ticket, and then it doesn't update on the other system. I'm like, okay, that's great. So now I still can't do anything. So it's like the 5th or something time that I'm going out here to try to get this conquered. So, go back to the house. You know, I was just like super tired. Nose was super gunked up. Went to sleep. Felt a little bit better-ish, but we were actively fighting like all these different germs because we are out and about cats and we have appointments to go to. So therefore we get all the germs from all the people all the time because Charlie Cat is requiring appointments and I am requiring appointments. And even with proper sanitation, all the other stuff, because you know I'm a stickler for that kind of thing, still getting germies. So did the Stevie Steamies with them, you know, fed them, and puppies are like all excited but then mad because like Gabby wants to be outside because she's an outside dog, and Xena, being a little prissy cat dog, wants to be an inside dog. And so like Xena's all like, you're on my turf, what are you doing, blah blah blah, bark bark bark, and like I don't know, craziness ensues with the dogs. So trying to mitigate, trying to add a little humidity to the air because like Patterson is a dry house, and so it's easy to add humidity to the house. Oh, I love this like patriotic stuff that Bob Bell whatever dealership has, like all the little sexy trucks all lined up. I love that. So, you know, crazy cat lady comes in. I'm like, hey, let me go do this thing really quick. Oh my goodness, and then there's Dodges over here and Jeepies. Jeez. I just don't get it. Oh, there's a little red sexy one too. Ugh. And a little GBG. Oh gosh. Okay, they're everywhere. All right. Anyways, I get very visually. I know there's got to be a word for it. I just couldn't find it. And patriotic stuff everywhere. And Geico is over there. Anyways. Okay. Back to the point. Oh, and there's a sad trailblazer. Guys. Where is it? Not that one. Look! I was at a stoplight. No, I'm not. anyways, guys. It's a big one like mine. They're more rare. Everything that we have is more rare. Well, everything that I have is more rare. I like rare things. I like rare, odd, crazy cat things. Like, that is my thing. All right, back to it. So crazy cat lady's like, yeah, you can go. That's cool. You know, get your stuff taken care of. I'm like, awesome. You know, bad air, blah, blah, blah. Had to wear a mask. Gerbercatus, says crazy cat lady. I'm like, oh, I'll be fine. Ron Cat. Let's call him Ron Cat. Ron Cat last night was giving me this whole talk about like the devil's always busy, and I hear that a lot in Baltimore, in the Beemore. And man, oh man, I was in a great perky cat mood. I had mitigated all these little negative things, and I guess I'll start saying the devil's busy too, because it's like, even though I had been pre-warned about the air and the this and the that, I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't know where my mask things are. I got stuff to do. I literally stepped outside my door in my flippy flops, and guess what? I fell down the stairs. So once I get to the place, I'm going to show you guys. Like, my elbows are all busted. This is busted. This one's busted. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get out of your way. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Bust. And one knee is immediately bruised, and the other knee is like weeping blood. So, yeah, that's what kind of did. And like literally, wow, you can see how smuggy. I'm coming back to a complete stop. Hold on, because I don't break the law. Guys, the air is so bad. You can see how smoky it is. Like, look at that. And that's the bus that almost ran me over. Wow. I'll let you guys see it for a minute while I drive. But, yeah, you guys just don't understand. Like, I fell down the stairs, landed on my butt, scraped up both my knees. Well, scraped up one knee, bruised up the other one, immediate bruising, which I do sometimes. Busted both my elbows open. And it was immediately like, no, I'm going to go back inside. And then it just pops into my head. I'm like, no, F this. Like, I was having a good day. I mitigated all these angry things. And like, Ron popped up in my head. But like, Devil's busy. I'm like, you know what, Ron? Devil doesn't know that like, I can run on no sleep for like 4 or 5 days if push comes to shove. And like, if I gotta shove stuff with my truck, I'll shove stuff with my truck. Like, you don't understand. I've literally been like thrown through the ringer with stuff. And like, I drive big trucks, so I know what it feels like to have the power to like push vehicles around on the road, and I don't. I've driven the little cars, like, you know, the Transformer, so I know what it's like whenever you get bullied by a big truck on the road and like their lights are bright in your face. I drive the Mommy Mobile because I try to be responsible. And I've had like the vehicle equivalent of a motorcycle or a jet ski out of water, which is the Jeep, where if you don't drive around with your seatbelt on, you're gonna fall out. Oh man, now my GPS just kicked. So I can do whatever I need to do to make sure that like I'm good. Hang on. I'm gonna put this on. My phone's overheating. I stick it up there sometimes it overheats. So I'm trying to give you guys better air. So I could have started my outside of the house day all grumped up. But instead of doing that, you know what I did? I got off that sidewalk very quickly. One, because I was mad. And then I thought of what Ron said with the Devil's busy stuff. And I was like, you know what? Life can try to put me down, devil stuff, whatever, because, you know, even though I'm Catholic, I don't base all of my stuff off of Catholicism. It's like, you know what? If everybody else wants to be all grumped up, and if the air is literally bad outside, and the animals can't get out of it, and like Sue's all worried about the street cats, because the street cats can't get stuck in the house, I'm good. I'm good. I can deal with this. So I am going to the MPA, and I'm going to see if I can get my stuff done. And if it doesn't work, guess what? I'm going to go back to the house. I'm going to make sure my children get put in this vehicle real quick, because I do change out my cabin filters, so my quality air is really good. I will bring one of my little air thingies to check out the stuff, and if Miss Mary wants to go for a little trip, then we'll do that, because I'm getting my stuff done. I am not going to sit here and have my truck get all messed up because the world wants to be messed up. And I'm getting really angry because I think that there's a lot of things that are messing us up because we are too dumb to realize that we are so smart that we're messing stuff up. That's what I think is going on. Because I have a lot of distractor cat stuff going on, and I'm going to figure this stuff out. Because I'm a fixer, and I'm going to find a way to fix a lot of these things and a lot of these problems. And if it takes me a long time because I can't get other people to help, that's cool. Because I'm going to start changing toxic environments and making it where people can breathe better. Because right now, for some reason, we got all united after we were under attack as a country. And now we are so divided, it's ridiculous. And like, I see everybody's point. And I want to be the mediator. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But look at this. Look at this fogginess out here. It's bad. And now I'm driving blind, which I hate doing. Because I'm navigationally challenged. I can go from here to back home, like Biloxi. I mean, technically Ocean Springs. But the OS. But like, when it comes to all these little micro areas, I don't know, I need a little help. And that's what I'm going to say in this video is, if you have a little micro area, I need some help with your micro stuff. But I'm assuming I don't go to Towson. And if I get a little too off course, then I'm going to, I'll pull over, show you guys my knees. It's like physical proof that, you know, devil's busy, your life tries to bring you down. But you just got to shake it off and keep going. Keep moving. Oh, I just saw a mimosa tree! I love mimosa trees. I want mimosa trees everywhere. And you know what? If you're religious and you see an ambulance going by, do a little prayer. Do a little prayer because you don't know who's in that vehicle. And I've heard little messed up stories about people, you know, ignoring ambulances, and it turned out it ourselves that like we're messing people up. Oh look, there's an MVA sign, so now I can use my road signs to know where I'm going. So that was good. So you guys might actually make it to the MVA with me. Because when you only focus on you and you don't focus on other people around you and you don't care about your community as much as you care about yourself and what you're trying to push on other people, things get messed up. And I think that's what we're doing right now. All this trashiness, like this is people's homes. Like we're leaving trash all over the street and we don't care. But like this is our house. And like, would you treat your mom's house like this? Oh look, I think we found it. I think we found it by ourselves. There's an Allstate place. There's like a little sick people sign. There's all these little sad broken cars. And look, it's the Camaro that's on that stuff. It makes me so mad. And it even has the sexy butt. And I saw it the other day. And like that poor Camaro with the sexy butt is all busted. Everything's just messed up, guys. And we gotta start fixing stuff. We gotta start in our communities. And you know what? For me, I get double the work because I have two communities. I have the Manassas community and I have the Baltimore community, and they are both equally important to me, and they are both equally different. And I want to fix stuff. I do. You guys can believe me, not believe me. You think that I'm like super privileged because somehow we were able to, you know, acquire stuff to be able to try to do stuff. But guys, at the end of the day, your babies live out here. Your babies live here. Here. We gotta fix stuff. Because our babies, and if your baby is a dog and it's fixed, you have a cousin, you have a niece, you have a nephew, you have people you care about. So it's not just a mom, dad thing, it's not just an aunt, uncle thing. Like, if you're out here as a person, you have to care. Because if you don't care, do you really just only care about yourself? I mean, I have 3 rules. I put myself last. And like, I see all these people and I see things that are obviously going on with them that are holding them back. And then I try to help. But because they're so scared because everybody else has been a jerk to them, that they're like fearful of somebody that actually genuinely wants to help. I'm like, here's my number. Here's my little YouTube channel. If you need a video, put it in the comments. Like, I will help people. It might take me some time to get to you. But like, just like all these little waiting lists and stuff, like if you need some help, I'll help you. But there's a bartering system with me because it's a time-money equation. I don't have a lot of time and I don't have a lot of money. Whether you guys believe it or not, I don't care with either one of those. But we need to help each other. And I'll help, will you? I really would have liked it to end at that. But you guys have a great day. I'll see you later. Bye.